After removing the trim coil from the box, take the box and flatten it out. You can cover the box with a towel if you want to protect the coil from any scratches. Attaching the Bighorn to the edge of the box will hold the towel in place, and propping up the box's end flaps will keep the coil centered on the box for dispensing. When you use the shipping box, another way to lift the end flaps and keep the coil centered on the box is to use clamps. Then the coil is installed into the Bighorn the same way. If you construct our custom plywood table, it's possible to use the Bighorn on the ground. Our website has all the instructions needed to make our custom plywood table. Using the table on planks creates a simple but effective work surface to spool out the trim coil. Simply screw the table onto the planks, making sure the screws are below the surface of the plywood. A towel can be used on top of the table to prevent scratches, just like when it was used on top of the shipping box. The Bighorn Trim Coil Dispenser can be clamped onto any surface up to 5/8 of an inch thick. It's made of strong but flexible plastic and is ready for any kind of weather. After clamping the Bighorn to the table, the trim coil can be mounted onto the table where it will be safe from unraveling. The felt pads on the inside of the Bighorn will keep your coil safe from any scratches while spooling out material. You can then spool out as much material as you need without worrying about the trim coil at all. To cut the material, the edge stops can be used to line up the edge of the trim coil so that it can be cut square using a T-square. The table is also designed to be able to use a straight edge, using the pegs mounted at 90 degrees to the edge of the table, allowing you to cut the material with your left hand or right hand. Dispensing trim coil with the Bighorn is the same, whether you use it on the ground, on a table, or with the brake. Cutting the trim coil material is also the same with all three methods. You can use a T-square or a straight edge.